What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here, back again with another Kolkata Knight Riders IPL save. And thank God that Gambia hasn't gone and made a bloody duck here, because he has been in very poor form as of late. He just has not been scoring runs, the Kolkata captain. And hopefully today can be the change that he has needed, and he can get some runs under his belt as we head into the back half of the season. I believe today, Game 7. So after today, we are exactly halfway through the season. And KKR will be looking to continue that unbeaten run that they have started on. I don't think any team ever has gone through the IPL unbeaten. So if we could do it here with KKR, it would be pretty much a world first. An IPL first. And Lin's sanity is struggling today. He is 4 off 8, and saying that he hasn't had too much of the strike. And we do know how dangerous the other guys have been. I'm talking about you, Yadav. He has been very good lately. The last couple of games, when the top order has failed, he has really stood up in that number 5 position and has scored us some good runs. But we are going to have to be good here today against Delhi. This is a top of the table clash. Delhi currently sitting in 2nd place, and they do have a very, very good team when you look at it. Obviously, Amit Mishra coming into bowl now. JP Duminy plays for them. Chris Morris plays for them. So there is a lot of good all-round talent in this side. I'm just trying to think who they have opening up as well, and who they have in the batting lineup. So it is going to be tough, probably our toughest test so far. But one thing we have learnt about this KKR side this season is that when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And KKR normally find a way to somehow scrape out a victory. So many times we've been staring down the barrel of defeat when we just have not scored anywhere near enough runs. I mean, look at this over. We picked up a 4 the second ball. After that, it has just been ... So that is not what we want. And we're only going at bloody 7.5 in the, not the required run rate, because we're setting, but the run rate. Carlos Braithwaite, another one. So they do have plenty of batting. We are going to have to put on a good total here today, I think you'd say. 140, 150, probably not going to be enough, because this Delhi side does bat very, very deep. And that is a very well and very timely made half century by the captain, Gambia. Not his quickest, coming off 41 deliveries, but hopefully now it does mean that things can be lifted up a gear, and we can really attack these last probably 8 overs that we do have left. Chris Lynn just really struggled today, could not get started, and he's gone for 27 off 30. And we are really going to need to pull fingers soon, it must be said, because I have a feeling that even though we have been bowling well lately, and we have been bowling outstandingly in parts, I just feel as though this Delhi side is the toughest side we have come up against so far. And the total that we've got on the board at the moment is going to be nowhere near enough. We're only going at bloody 6.5 and over, for God's sake. That is going to be nowhere near enough. And Gambia has really been the rock of this innings. Without him, we would be looking at a very, very low total. And that is exactly what we want from the KKR skipper. To stand up when the time is here. And that is what he has done today. However, I don't think it is going to be enough. I think we are probably maybe 10, 15, even 20 runs short, and Gambia is going to be run out off the last ball, taking one for the team to try and get that extra run. But he's gone for 88 off 63, which when you look at it, at 137 for 3 is pretty terrible. And looking at this side, Morris, Mohamed Shami, Quinton de Kock up top, so there is plenty of talent in this Delhi side, and we're going to have to bowl our bloody... We are just going to have to bowl outstandingly, it must be said. And I've done that again with Yadav. I always forget to change the field and always leave a couple of slips in. And so far, touch wood, it has come good for me. And we haven't been taken in that first over. But I don't want to risk my chances, and that is what we need. We need those great pieces of fielding, that run out that we did just get. And if we could get Quinton de Kock, you beauty, gone for 7. I honestly don't know how KKR are doing this. I do not know how they are continuing to perform and continuing to just bowl and punch above their weight in this tournament. I mean, we have been all over the place lately with the bat. Thankfully, our bowlers, more often than not, have been able to come to the rescue and have been able to get us wickets at crucial times. And I think, I say this almost every episode, I really think this game is going to come down to the spinners. It really is going to come down to Narayan, to Shakib. Yusuf Pathan probably going to get some overs in today as well, because the pitch is turning more than it is seeming. So hopefully we can get something, and that's a perfect start. You little beauty, Sunil Narayan. Second ball, grabs himself a wicket, and that is exactly what we want. That is perfect. That is, you can't ask for a much better start than what we've got from the two spinners, from the spin twins from KKR to start things off. So hopefully, I mean, 47 for 5. There is no way that Delhi should go and reach this total. They do still have Morris and Braithwaite. Braithwaite's still to come, Morrison now. So they do still have, you know, a very good chance of making this total. I mean, Chris Morris, we've seen how dangerous he has been in this season of the IPL. And looking back, I think at the World T20 either a year or 2 years ago, Carlos Braithwaite, when things were completely out of it for the West Indies, did manage to win it for them. I think took Ben Stokes for, I think, 24 off 4 balls to win the game for the West Indies. So it is going to be very tough here, it must be said, for Delhi. At the halfway stage, 79 needed. The issue they do have is only these 4 wickets left in hand. That is probably going to only be 3 wickets left in hand now, as Narayan has got his second for the game, and Mishra in. And I honestly don't know what to say. I don't know how KKR continue to just pump out these results with relative ease. I mean, we're not scoring runs with the bat. It's very alarming. But the bowlers just stand up. And it's not necessarily just the overseas bowlers. I mean, the guy whose name I can't pronounce, it starts with U, he's just smashing it. He is picking me up wickets at the start, at the death. He's just doing it all. Shakib's got another one. That's his second. And man, oh man, Delhi 62 for 8. I would have thought they would have been a lot better than this, especially given the lineup that they do have. But you'd have to say now that probably KKR are definitely in the driver's seat, unless we can somehow have a Mishra and Muhammad Shami special towards the back end of the innings, and they can just absolutely go out and smash it to all parts, which, you know, 2020 cricket, sport, anything can happen. Hopefully not the case for us, because I am really hoping that we can manage to keep this unbeaten run alive. Look at that. Shakib, 4 overs, no maidens, 2 for 17, and Narayan, 4 overs, 2 for 19. So that is absolutely perfect. You can't ask for too much more than that. Umesh Yadav has been very good for me as well. He has been a guy who continually has been taking wickets. I'm going to bring in Yusuf Pathan just for an over or so. They do need 50 off the last 5. But he's one of those guys, I think, a part-timer who, just like that, can go and pick me up a wicket. Mishra gone for 20. Quite sad that that is Delhi's top score of this innings, and it has come from their number 9. And old Yusuf Pathan has got the ball on the string at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. And he is bowling absolutely outstandingly. Does bowl up probably a half volley there and gets taken down the ground by the number 11, which, you know, you can expect sometimes. Excuse me. However, he has followed it up the ball after that and has gone and taken a wicket. So Delhi all out for 92. KKR win by 45 runs, and Gambhir, as you would expect, getting that man of the match. He only... Looking at that now, Gambhir was only 4 runs short of bloody Delhi's total. And as we can see, with that loss, Delhi slipped down they slipped down very low. 3 to 6. Sorry, 3 to 7. All on 6 points. Hyderabad, they are on 7. And we're on 14. So we're halfway through. We're getting the job done. We're keeping the unbeaten record. Going for history. Fingers crossed that we can do it. But anyway, guys, we're going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Facebook and Twitter links down below in the description. Hit me up down there if you do want to chat. Until next time, I'm going to go grab myself some LMP Bickies. They're on special at Pack and Save this week. Ka kite anoa. See you soon.